My name's Bailey-Dumetz. I'm a middleweight pro boxer coming out of South East London.
Yeah, no nickname?
My nickname is Lionheart.
Lionheart. Why is that?
Well, it's one of my coaches, amateur coaches, gave it to me. I had a fight where, I was put down. First round, all of my teammates had lost, and I came back to win the fight. And then, ever since then, called me a Lionheart.
Knowing you from the boxing gym, seeing you fight, seeing you train, a word that comes to mind is composure.
Yeah.
Is it something you work on?
You know what? It's not really something I work on. I think it's probably just a reflection of my personality. And one thing about me is I'm never really fearful of actually fighting. My thing is more just the audience, the crowd, just making sure I perform and don't make a fool of myself. But in terms of the actual fighting, I'm never really fearful, so I guess that's why I maintain a general composure in the ring.
And has that been built from that fight where you were knocked down and you had to, did you take an analytical approach to getting up off the canvas and dissecting your opponent, or is it just a mindset?
I think it's just a mindset. Yeah, it's just a mindset. So I guess I can't really say I work on it specifically. It's just there. Yeah.
Do you want to give us a bit of talk about your background, your higher education, and why it's important to you?
Yeah, basically, I first started out at this gym when I was about 17 years old. The coaches wanted me to take it more seriously then, but my whole thing was I always wanted to pursue my education. Like parents are education first, and that's what I did. I went to college, I went to uni and did a sports therapy degree, and after that, boxing was always in the back of my mind. It was always a passion, and I came back to boxing, and I just took it from there.
I think there's more to it than that though. If I pan the camera up and down, look at this guy, look at the level of conditioning, look at the legs. You're an educated sports person. There's different sports you're engaged in from a young age, correct?
Yeah. Basically, I did a lot of different sports from a young age. I used to play football. I was very into my gymnastics as well. I tried my hand at everything, you name it, volleyball, basketball. So I'm pretty much a natural all-rounder, but I try and become as good as I can at whatever I do. And obviously, as like most young teenagers, I wanted to be a footballer. Didn't make it. Boxing was like a passion, and I'm trying to become a master at boxing.
Right, Ashley, who's this?
This guy, I don't know, he's just the guy, it's Mark Rygate. Mark Rygate, my amateur coach.
Yeah. So Mark, a few words about Ashley. How long have you known him for? Qualities as a young fighter when he was first coming through?
Ashley, I don't know, I've known him for more than 20 years.
Yeah, since I was 17.
Yeah, he's been coming here since he was 17. And then, I don't know how he ended up going to another boxing club. I don't know how he ended up going to another boxing club. I think it's something to do with Mick will let him box. Is it Mick will let you box?
Nah, what it is, Mick wanted me to box.
Yeah.
But obviously I was back and forth from uni, came back, and then Mick passed away when I came back. So I kind of spoke to the wrong person, and then ended up boxing at Double Jam was the club. And then obviously after that, came back after training down here on a Friday. Mark was like, "Oh, what you did?" So yeah, I ended up coming back. Yeah. So that's the story.
So is it good to see? I mean, he's turned pro, but he's someone that still understands, knows his foundations. He's back here working with us, motivating other up-and-coming fighters. How's that as a quality, and how much do you appreciate that from him, Mark?
I appreciate that a lot. So you get a lot of people that come do the boxing, and all of a sudden they forget where they come from. And next thing you know, they go back there like go back to the old pro side of it. Don't come back and give nothing back to the youngsters. And it's a case of giving back what you got out of it. So
Ashley's in the early stages of his pro career. He's starting to find his rhythm, as we've seen from recent fights. What qualities have you helped develop in him, or identified in him, that you think are going to really see him through well as a professional?
Being a fighter, a lot of qualities come from himself. So it's one of the things. Boxing, say that you can't play boxing. When you sit down and think about what you have to get through with, you've got to get through with doing the proper training. Make sure you're motivating yourself, getting up in the morning, going for your runs. Make sure you're training hard. In an actual competition, I know that when it comes to the actual stage of it, when he's got to dig deep and listen, make sure he puts the effort in, I know he can do it. So at the end of the day, that set himself up for being a pro.
That's great. Knowing you're a man of few words, Mark, I won't push you any further. I think you guys just give each other a hug before we close out. Ashley, do you want to? Cheers, Mark.
Have a handshake.
So we've got we're here at Brixton's next top model. The former and the current. Alright, so here we go. I'm going now. Brixton's next top model. Go on, get in there. See what's to come through now, isn't it? Yeah, brother. Cool. Yeah. So just finished up Miguel's this morning. Ashley, what have you been up to?
Yeah, just been training hard, working on some technical detail stuff, that Rich is putting me through.
And who's the cheeky young man next to you?
This is Richard, the Secret Williams.
The Secret.
He's not a secret anymore.
Yeah, what is that? Hello. Yeah, the thing about it today, what I'm trying to get Ashley to understand is the use of distance. The person, I keep saying, the person that controls the distance controls the fight. That's it. The distance you punch from and power and things like that. So it's just before the real hard training, we get into that. Just trying to fine tune some things before we get.
Yeah. So I mean, we've been to Ashley's former amateur club, and now obviously we're with Miguel today. In part of his pro journey. What's where are we in the transition? What key things are we working going into New Year?
It's still early. It's still really early. I mean, his last fight, I was very happy. All right, I was very happy. Me and Ashley have I'm sure sometimes he must hate me because I'm on his case. I'm like, listen, I've been asking you to do something for 3 months now. It's not happening. But in the last fight, I couldn't complain because things I asked him to do, he was doing. That was the first fight. Out of that's three now. The three fight. The first fight I said, you're doing what I'm asking you to do. You're doing what we've been practicing in the gym. And I left happy. I left happy. But he's doing well. He's doing well. There's a long way to go because I'm all about technique, and this is my point here. Don't just do it right. So I'm on that thing of you got to get things right, and then in the long run, it's harder in the beginning. Yeah, it's harder in the beginning, but in the long term, everything will get easier because you use less energy, you have more power. It's going to be easy.
Wise words, Ashley. Good session today. You still all sinking in?
Yeah, everything's sinking in, you know. But as I say, practice makes perfect. So just got to keep on, you know, working on it until when it's as good as it can be.
And what's the date for the fight then?
The date is the 11th.
There you go. So perfect practice, Miss Perfect. There you go. There you go.
All right.
February the 11th at York Hall, Bethnal Green.
So what can we expect? Don't tell me all the secrets, but what can we expect at a high level?
Listen, we're going to cover everything, you know. Every possibility, every scenario, I'll have in mind, I'll answer for everything. So that's what you can expect.
And there you have it, Ashley Bailey-Dumetz.